What was the most disturbing thing you saw in person? A nurse, trauma code on a middle-aged gentleman who wrecked his car, basically dead on arrival and did make it. The ambulance that dropped him off had to do a speed clean of the bloody gurney to rush out to another call immediately. 30 minutes later, it brings in an old lady who had fallen at home. She kept saying she can't get a hold of her son, and he was supposed to take her to the hospital. Turns out her son was the one who wrecked his car on his way to take his mom to the hospital, and she was brought in on the same gurney that her dead son was just laying on moments earlier. That was a gut punch, having to tell her the bad news. This was in a rural community with limited ambulance service. When I was about 9 years old, our family was staying at a campground on a river in northern Michigan. A 2-year-old boy had wandered off and was missing. The entire park was looking for him. After about 2 hours with no luck, some of us began looking in the water at the ends of the docks nearby. When I dove down in about 4 of water, I found him floating just off the bottom of the river. I pulled him to the surface and shouted for help. The EMTs made an effort to resuscitate him. To no avail. As horrible as that was, the thing that I will never forget was the sound his mother made when I carried him ashore. I still enjoy boating and swimming, but I have a very healthy respect for the water. I saw a guy's leg shredded by a recycling truck that didn't see him. It was something out of a human anatomy textbook. You could see every muscle and bone from thigh to shin. The poor dude was still alive in extreme pain. As the ambulance came to get him, he looked so pale and cold. I found out he died shortly after. Entering a friend's place for the first time without prior knowledge that he was a hoarder at age 40. Total shock. Dude has normal job, friends etc., but an absolute hoarder. Dead mice in the flat. Trash in the kitchen reaching almost to the ceiling. Mold everywhere on one wall of the bedroom. I did dare to use the bathroom, utter shock.